Hello, much love. Let's expose these sports together. Okay, I'm going to start off with Barcelona. I'm going to be here no longer than an hour today. Please like the video, share it. More people are waking up to sports being rigged and coded. Finally, the symbolism, the work that I've been doing has been worth it. A lot of people messaging me saying that even their parents are waking up to it. So that's incredible stuff, isn't it? So hope you're all well. Hope you're having a blessed day, wherever you are in the world. It's 11:15 where I am. I coached this morning. Met a friend. I'm going to do this stream, and then I've got a delicious meal that I'm going to consume. So Barcelona, one of the biggest clubs in world football, have been for a long time. Hey Patrick, God bless you, bro. Thank you for everything. I think you'll enjoy this. You're one of the best coders. You'll appreciate this. So let's start with Barcelona. And I'll share my screen right now. Hello, Kyle. God bless you. All right, there you go. Give me a woo if you can see the image that I'm showing you. Tell me if you can see Barcelona FC. Let me know. I'm going to check on my phone. And really support the stream, guys, if you can. I'm actually very hungry. I don't know if I can even go for an hour here. My stomach's growling at me. Can you see it? Hello, Mile. God bless you. Oh, Brown. Okay, you can see my screen. Awesome. So you'll see Barcelona 1-3-1. All right, first of all, they went down. This is why anyone who gambles, I've taught you how to gamble at this point. Take advantage in play of the numbers that I revealed before the game and then utilize them during the game. So they went down first minute, but they weren't going to lose today, and I'll tell you why. So, first of all, today is the 126th year anniversary of Barcelona being founded. Barcelona were founded November the 29th, 1899. Today is November the 29th, 2025. So FC Barcelona were founded exactly 126 years ago. All right. Now, this connects, and I've written books about this. All right. Kobe Bryant, he died on 126. All right. 126, like Barcelona turns 126 years old today. Now, who starred for Barcelona? Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And so did Yamal, by the way. Yamal scored and assisted. Much love, Alan. Thank you for your Yamal code, your insights. And Yamal scored after 8 minutes. And obviously that was Kobe's original jersey number, right? But Dani Olmo starred. Look at his jersey number. Tell me what you notice. If this is connected to Kobe Bryant, why do you think number 20 starred? Let me know in the chat. I'm just sending this link out. What is the 20 connection, guys? Anybody? Just trying to get you involved. Newcastle winning 3-0. Okay. Yes, brother, keep preaching it. Praise the Lord for the blood. Amen. All about the blood. Okay, you're a great teacher. Thank you, brother. BK Truth is here. Much love to you. So I'll tell you why number 20 starred on the 126th year anniversary of Kobe dying. Kobe died 1/26/2020. And on the 126th year anniversary of Barcelona being founded, number 20 scores 2 goals, 2020. Can I get a woo? And again, if you're new to my channel, I've done this 5 years. I've connected Kobe with Barcelona for 5 years at the highest level imaginable, okay? So that's why he starred. And Yamal, like I've said, 8 minutes. That was Kobe's original jersey number. I had Lewandowski to score or assist. He assisted because anytime there's Kobe numbers, Lewandowski scores or assists, and he assisted, which is better value than him scoring. Also, there's bets you can do on a player to score or assist. You can have both of them in the same bet. I always recommend that. But anyways, let me just show you this here. This year, guys, Barcelona beat Vissel Kobe 3-1. Right? Vissel Kobe 3-1. Just like today, they won 3-1. Right? This can be seen as 13, which is the age Gianna Bryant died, and Kobe died at 41, the 13th prime. All of it is coded. Okay? It's all coded. And then Barcelona, right? They're sponsored by Kobe's Black Mamba, guys, which looks like a helicopter. We told he died in a helicopter crash. Look at their jersey. It's Kobe's logo, guys. It's the Black Mamba logo. And then here he is in his Barcelona shirt. I've connected Kobe with Messi, the Qatar Foundation. Messi won the World Cup in Qatar, which began with 41 days left in the year, the age Kobe died. And then he won it with 13 days left in the year, didn't he? With 13 World Cup goals. And here he is. The reason why Iniesta went out for Vissel Kobe was because of this. Can I get a woo? Iniesta, one of the best midfielders I've ever seen, he went to go play for Vissel Kobe. And look at him here, because it's all connected with a Bryant 24 jersey. And if you see Kobe there, he's got his Black Mamba shirt on, which is that. If you haven't got my professional sports books and you have a spare $10, I'm telling you to get them. You'll be able to do this stuff. All right? I've told you Yamal's celebration is super satanic. Super satanic. And I also told you he would bleach his hair blonde. I remember people going, oh my word, you're right, he did. I said he's going to bleach his hair bright blonde, and he did. The unclean spirits. So you have Barca coming back and winning, and they now have 34 points, which is the 9th Fibonacci number, 9, and they got their 11th win. 9, 11. So it's really important to know your Fibonacci numbers, your triangular numbers, your square root numbers, pentagonal numbers. I've just memorized them now. Thank you, God. I know it's a lot. If you're new to this, it's a lot of information. It's a lot to learn. You just got to go one day at a time, and you'll find yourself getting better if you're patient. You have to be patient. You have to be very patient. It took me 5 years to get to this point. So my code for Barca was here. So I said Lewandowski will score or assist. Born on 8/21, 142nd prime. The game's 14 weeks and 2 days after his birthday. He assisted Yamal. I just want to show Alan here. He said, look, watch out for Yamal to potentially get his 32nd goal. I've shown how that connects to Kobe, 8 and 24, his jersey numbers, which is 32. And he won 3 NBA finals wearing 8 and 2 wearing 24. The 224 was his memorial and also Gianna and Kobe's numbers. And yeah, he scored and he assisted. But I said, Barca just got cooled by Chelsea 3-0, but they should win this. Kobe and Gianna's memorial was on Barca coach's birthday. Crazy. Kobe died at age 41 and Gianna died at age 13. Barcelona can get their 41st point in all competitions and 13th win. 41's the 13th prime. The score finished 1-3. Barca coach stays on 13 losses as their coach. And again, just going back to the Vissel Kobe 1-3 here. All these 13s. 13 is the 7th Fibonacci number. Alaves get their 7th league loss. 7 is the 4th prime. Barca stay on 4 losses in all competitions. There was 4 goals in the game. Kobe wore number 24. Barca can stay on 2 draws and 4 losses in all competitions. They might stay on this for a while. Alaves can stay on 4 wins and 3 draws in both teams' 14th league game of the season. 43 is the 14th prime. Barca coach gets his 57th win as the coach. Kobe retired 5-7 in NBA finals. He won 5 out of 7 NBA finals he played in. Barca coach gets his 122nd point in La Liga. Kobe's highest scoring game was in his 666th game on 122. And in this game, the Lakers got 122 points. Yeah, if you're only here to win money, you're missing the point. Scotty Save, thank you so much for that. It means so much. If you're here just to win money, I've told people don't go on my website. I want you to win money. It's a nice bonus. But if you don't want to learn this, if you don't want to see through the wickedness and the corruption of it and the supernatural aspect of it, I'd rather you not be there. And the people on my website, they all want to learn. And as you know, the sports is one aspect of what I do. I preach the gospel. I'm going to do a crazy stream tomorrow about the second days of Noah and transhumanism and altering our DNA. But I'm spending hours tonight preparing it. So Barcelona win, they come back. Wanted to show you that. It'll be interesting if Atletico Madrid win, because they're going to go 9-4-1 if they win. And when Kobe died, 9 people died in the helicopter crash, and he died at age 41. Now, I've not gone deep into this, but it would make sense if they win. And it keeps it really close at the top. But we'll see. They play 1 o'clock, so an hour and a half. And their best player right now is Alvarez. Now, I'll close that. I don't need that anymore. We don't need that. Don't need that. Now, look at this. What's your question? Let me look. God bless you, Adam. It's quite remarkable the gift the Most High has given you. The connections you make are undeniable. Do you believe that the top stars are possibly fallen angels? Yes. I believe they're either fallen angels or they've been possessed. Because fallen angels, they can possess. And I'm actually at a point where I think somebody like Ronaldo, there could be some eugenics involved. Like they've literally made this perfect athlete, perfect footballer. I've been looking into it. I'll discuss it tomorrow. They're already, guys, they're talking about you building your perfect baby now through eugenics. So that means they've probably had this technology, this whatever it is that they use, the DNA altering manipulation that they do for decades. So, yeah. I'm going to cover it all tomorrow. It's going to be one of the most important streams of my life. Look, tech billionaires want to make gene-edited babies. This could be going on already. If you look at Ronaldo, he's literally like the perfect footballer. If you wanted to design a perfect footballer, you'd design Ronaldo. His height, his body, his speed, his touch, his finish, right foot, left foot, his vision is like the perfect footballer. And he's still playing now, isn't he? Like he's 40 and he's still as good as anybody. Doesn't make sense. But anyways, I think this might have a say in it. But I'll discuss this tomorrow. I don't want to go there today. Yeah, exactly like Brady and the current quarterback for the Patriots, Drake May. I think there's some sort of genetic eugenics getting involved in it. So yeah, I'll cover it in detail tomorrow because it's really it's man playing God, and this was what it was like during the days of Noah. Could you all hit the like button? Give me a bit more motivation. My stomach is growling. And we'll cover that tomorrow. It's a good question. But there are certain questions. Oh, thank you very much, Charlie. Thank you very much. Thanks, Adam. Just a little something after today's win. You know what, Charlie? Thank you very much. I'm always happy when people win. I always say that. I don't know what time Scottish saved. I am coaching, then I go to church. I would say the issue is so many people watch the NFL. I was thinking, do I do it tomorrow? I don't watch any sports, by the way. Or do I do it on Monday? If it is tomorrow, it's going to be around 12 o'clock my time, which I think is like 7 or 8 p.m. in the UK. But it's a stream you can't miss. You can't miss it. Now, huge shout out on my website. This code here is not mine, but my website's a family. A few people looked into this game. Now, Leicester, I've written about Leicester in my book, why they won the Premier League, the year that Donald Trump was voted in, the year that Kobe Bryant retired. Get ready for this. Sheffield United are the Blades. They were founded the same year Hitler was born. They have all the war connections, right? And they went to Leicester today and they won. Again, another 3-2. Today has 32 days left in the year. Man City won 3-2. There was another Premier League game today that finished 3-2. I think Sunderland came back and beat Bournemouth 3-2. So let me just show you the league table. This 2-3 can be seen as 2/3, which is 66.6%. Now watch the league table after Leicester lost this. Again, I've written about this for years. I know Leicester's connection with 666 and Kobe Bryant. Because remember, Kobe's highest scoring game was his 666 game, and he got 81 points. And Leicester won the Premier League the year Kobe retired. They won the league with 81 points. See if I can show you. 2016 EPL table. Is it this one? There. Can I get a woo, guys? Look. Leicester won the league with 81 points. The year that Kobe retired, whose highest scoring game was 81 points. And Kobe's 81-point game was his 666 game. He had a 666 workout plan. He died 497 months and 3 days old. 4,973 is a 666 prime number. So the reason I'm talking about the 666 is look at Leicester City after they just lost on the 126th year anniversary of Barcelona being founded, who Kobe Bryant supported. Look at them in the table, guys. Can I get some woos? Leicester City, 6 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses. And interestingly, I've said this before, a 666 record gets you 24 points, which was Kobe's jersey number, and obviously 2 + 4 is 6. Kobe made his NBA debut at age 18. So look at that. It's quite incredible. Leicester City are now 666 with 24 points. And I didn't call it, my website called Sheffield United, who were struggling, to win this game. Now I saw Sheffield 6 wins, 1 draw, 61, the 18th prime. 18th game. But that was a really good code. And by the way, everyone's asking me, why are Coventry City dominating? And I tell them all the same answer. COVID. I don't know the exact time of the stream, guys. I wish I did. I don't know. Now, I'm going to ask you all something here. See if you notice it. What do you notice about Coventry City's record here? Anybody? Just got to stretch my leg. Coventry atop. I have been telling you another pandemic is coming to England. I've done videos that another pandemic is coming to the UK. It's going to hit the UK hard. Coventry, the first man vaccinated for COVID. He got vaccinated in Coventry. COVID. What do you see with this, with their wins? 13-4-1. What do you see? It all connects, guys. The championship is syncing up with La Liga. It doesn't make sense, does it? But it's all connected. Look, 4-1-13. Go back to the Barcelona code. Look. It's all there. And 41 is the 13th prime. Kobe died at 41 with his 13-year-old daughter. Messi won the World Cup, which began with 41 days left in the year, and he won the final with 13 days. It's all synced up. And then Coventry, look, they got the 4 draws, 1 loss, 13 wins. And they've also got this, right? It's just learning it. The Bible really helps me code, guys. Coventry have 13 wins after 18 games played. And they were losing in this game, by the way. They were losing. Look, they have 13 wins, 18 games played in the league. Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So you even have a 666 here with this. And I just want you to see this stuff. So Coventry, I think their coach is Frank Lampard. I still think Ipswich get promoted. If you bet, I try and help people who bet. I just don't want them getting obsessed. Bet on Ipswich to get promoted with the white horse, the Antichrist. Take Ipswich now, whilst they're outside the playoffs. I don't know if anybody catches Coventry. It's witchcraft. There's something supernatural about it all. There's something very deeply supernatural about all of this. Doesn't mean you'll figure it all out. We just won't. But man, sometimes feels like we're getting really close. Now, we've seen the Leicester game. We don't need that. Now look at this that I posted last night. Please hit the like button. Thank you all very much. Seeing something for tonight that I really hope is wrong because it's pretty dark. So hope Spurs don't win 2-0 with Xavi Simons scoring. Xavi Simons has the same birthday as Queen Elizabeth. Look, I posted this on my website last night. Silver hits fresh record after topping peak from October squeeze. And I shared the link. So I've written about how Trump connects to silver because he's the 47th US president. Silver, atomic number. Can you see that it's 47? Can I get a woo? See, it's 47. I have a feeling Man City are going to finish second for that silver. And if you play fantasy football, I would absolutely put Phil Foden in your team now because silver is on the rise. The atomic number for silver is 47. Now silver hits a record high whilst Trump's the 47th president. I said keep an eye on 47. When I say this, I mean to score or assist. He scored 2. Keep an eye on number 47, Phil Foden versus Leeds United. Judas sold Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, and he came to realize that silver cannot bring peace to the soul. Then he took his own life. Foden scored in the first minute and the last. Like, Jesus is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Right? And he scored at the death, and Judas took his own life. And Man City, I left a little comment. Where is it? It wasn't a deep code. Where is it? I don't know. But anyways, Man City won 3-2. Let me show you the Premier League table. Man City won 3-2, right? And today, Today leaves 32 days left in the year. Quite a few 3-2s today. But on top of that, Leeds lose 3-2. 32 days left in the year, and look at their wins and draws. Can I get a woo? Leeds United, 3 wins, 2 draws after losing 3-2 with 32 days left in the year. And it reminds me of Revelation 3:2. It's a really deep verse. Because I remember this when I told everybody Brady would retire the 32nd day of the year, a year and a half before he did, and he did. Revelation 3:2, be watchful and strengthen the things which remain that are ready to die, for I have not found thy works perfect before God. So somebody like Foden, guys, Mr. 47 with his 47 tattoo, who does the gunshot celebration for the AK-47, and obviously Trump, you had the assassination attempt of his life, if you believe that. So look at him with his all mocking tongue out. It's just crazy. Thank you very much, Patrick. Means a lot coming from you because I respect you a lot. So we don't need this table. And look at Middlesbrough and Millwall are doing well because they have the lion. Jesus is the Lion of Judah, but Satan's also the lion. So Middlesbrough's crest is a lion, Millwall, lion, the lion's den. They play at the den. Daniel was sent to the lion's den. Look at their crest. Oh, and I wanted to show you this with the league table as well. The Saints. Southampton are the Saints. Guys, look at Southampton, the Saints. They're 666. The Saints. Pure blasphemy. So the fifth seal is the persecution of the saints. It's why the Eagles just won the Super Bowl in the Saints Stadium, right? To become 2 and 3 in Super Bowls. Look, the Saints are 666, just like Leicester. They both got relegated last year. 666 for the Saints. Liongate had a special sale on 50 movies. Guys, there's a lot of lion symbolism. There's so much. I don't need that. Who scored for Newcastle? Yeah, guys, he keeps scoring. This Volta made. Didn't somebody give me a woo here? Didn't Everton just go to Old Trafford and beat Man United with 10 men? And now they're getting smashed by Newcastle, who just had a midweek Champions League game where they lost. I think, was it Aubameyang that scored too? Everton on the road against Man United, who are doing better this season. 10 men most of the game. They beat them, and now they're getting absolutely smashed by Newcastle. It's just rigged. I don't know if there's a better word than rigged. I stopped using it, but it's just rigged. It's rigged before the game. Not by Man either. Man's probably aware to some degree. And look at Arsenal, by the way. 12 games, 29 points. I've showed you how Arsenal, more than any other club, connect to 201. 12 matches played, 29 points. They're so connected to 201. Like, it's ridiculous. I've just seen that now. They have the 12-29. They're playing Chelsea, aren't they? So everyone, if Chelsea win the 8-2-3 for Kobe's birthday, and they'll have 13 games, 26 points. Messi, 13 World Cup goals in 26 games. I haven't coded the game, but just at a glance, it would be awesome if Chelsea win, even though I'd prefer Arsenal to win the league. I don't say anything for Chelsea. But they do have Kobe and Messi numbers. That's just me looking right now. I don't know the odds. Anybody know, is Arsenal the favourite? Should they be the favourite away at Chelsea? Anybody know the odds for that? Arsenal are probably slight favourites. I'm guessing they'll be around plus 120 Chelsea maybe. I don't know. The Arsenal shouldn't be big favourites. Does it have the odds anywhere? Anybody know the odds? Look, Arsenal favourites, 43% chance they win. I think I'd have a flutter on Chelsea here. Oh, look at Arsenal, 24 goals, 6 conceded. That's Lionel Messi's birthday. Don't tell me it's going to be one of those extremely boring 0-0 games. So Chelsea with a draw is 7-3-3. These games are always the hardest. It's just unfortunate. Maybe for me, other people might not find these games hard. For me, when it's the top teams, there's so many crazy codes. But I'll look into that. I'll code that game. Look, that's the 8-23 if Chelsea win. Chelsea just smashed Barcelona as well. And I've just showed you all the Barcelona connections. If they beat Arsenal, people are going to take Chelsea very seriously. Alan's here. Brilliant. Arteta's last COVID test was 12/29. There you go. God bless you, Alan. Arteta was the first Premier League coach to test positive for COVID. It's crazy. And remember, Arsenal's record signing is this guy. It's literally, what's his jersey number, guys? Is he going to show it? There you go. Look, the record signing. Look at his number. So you learn about these numbers, it starts making sense. They'll give you a story why he's number 41, but... And maybe there is a story to him being 41, but it still doesn't take away the matrix. Can I get a woo? Arsenal 5-4. Yeah, I think I'd take a punt on Chelsea first glance. But I'll have to code it. This is the most Masonic pose that you'll ever find if you study masonry. This pose. I know sometimes we do it naturally. Like maybe you're looking at a menu, like in a fish shop, you do that when you're thinking. But it's a super Masonic pose. He's always doing it. So yeah, Declan Rice, Mr. 41. What's going on with Beckham and Declan Rice? This guy, I'm telling you, I think this guy is one of the most evil people walking the earth. There you go. Yeah, Chelsea's number 41. He scored, didn't he, against Barca. This guy here, David Beckham, for me, is one of the most evil people in the world. The more I've looked into him. And I loved Beckham. I loved him as a young lad, being a Man United fan, England fan. He was obviously captain for England. And he was really good at one point. But this guy, man, is legit evil. He runs into Miami, doesn't he? Where Messi plays. Very evil person, David Beckham. Reveals himself as an angel of light. He's always smiling. 4-0 Newcastle. Malik Thiaw. I don't even know who this guy is. Like, why is this guy 67? Kobe died on 67 date emoji. Pure. 1 plus 26 plus 20 plus 20, 67. Just look. 33. 32. 27. 39. By the way, the Old Testament has 39 books and the New Testament has 27. This is why it's Newcastle's best players. Can I get a woo? It isn't, when you see it, it is embarrassing. Yeah, I've said that Joshua is going to knock out Paul. All about the book of Joshua. Joshua in the Bible destroys Ai, which is a city in the Bible. I think Joshua is going to destroy Jake Paul. But look, these guys are, for me, Newcastle's best 2 players. And obviously 3 times 9 is 27. But 67, 33, 39, 27, 22, 37, 42, 18. It's like, it's just not what I remember, guys. This used to be number 1, 2, 5, 6, 3. All right? Then you maybe have your 4, your 8, your 7, 11, and your 9 and 10. Look at these numbers. It's because the numbers are so important. Can you all give me a woo? The numbers have great significance. Now, I'm not saying all the players know. I'm not sure this guy knows that the beast reigns for 42 months. All right? He might not have a clue. Timothy, obviously prominent in the Bible. They might not have a clue, which is what makes it even more mysterious, but we do. Maybe this is just a lad achieving his dream playing in the Premier League. Okay, and he's got the numbers, he's got the code. Or maybe there's witchcraft involved. Maybe there's voodoo. Maybe there's deals with devils. Maybe it changes for each individual. Maybe the parents are doing it. What if Erling Haaland is like this that I was talking about? A gene-edited baby. What if his dad got involved and made that deal? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I can't prove, but I can discuss it. Nobody can stop me from doing that. Now, let me show you a prime example of if you learn a betting play. Nobody commented on this but me. And it's because people look at it and go, it's Bayern. Why is he even coding this game? What's the point in coding this game? Hit the like button, guys. There's 23 likes. I'm going to do about another 10 minutes. Why is he coding Bayern? What's the point? Well, this is the point. Because so often Bayern win at the death. So they go down 1-0 after 6 minutes. They equalize after 44. All right? But look when they scored. 93, 97. So they were like 3-1, maybe 4-1 to win. And this is against St. Pauli. St. Paul, Paul the Apostle. Right? But look, they did it again at the death. This Luis Diaz, whose father supposedly got kidnapped. All right, and then Nicholas Jackson, the son of God. 2 goals at the death. Foden won at the death. Anybody know what value City was? Can somebody give me a woo? What value was City after 90 minutes? I'm sure there must have been at least plus 200. At least if they're winning after 90, because these teams find a way of winning at the death. It's death. So they won 3-1, and it looked like they were going to draw. But Luis Diaz, Nicholas Jackson, 2 players that played in the Premier League. He played for Liverpool, he played for Chelsea. Diaz was amazing at Liverpool. Jackson did nothing for Chelsea. And then he goes to Bayern Munich. Like, that makes any sense. Right? Like, that makes any sense. Dortmund are winning, good. If they win, they go 7-4-1. That is Lucifer's number. I've got some great coders on my site. Alan, Lockwood, Sirius, Savvy, Patrick. There's so many. There's so many, and I appreciate you so much, all of you. There's so many. Look, Luis Diaz stunned St. Pauli to rescue a win. All right? But look, they have the same thing that I showed you with Barcelona. 34 points, the 9th Fibonacci number, 11 wins. 9-11. Now, this guy as well. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you think this guy's evil. Vincent Kompany, he was Guardiola's captain at Man City. He was the captain of Belgium, whose nickname is the Red Devils. Right? And now he's coaching Bayern. He coached for Burnley. All right? Fire and Brimstone, King Charles's favourite team. There's something off about this guy. And this guy, by the way, he's got the DR Congo connections who just made the World Cup. Okay? So, this was the Bayern code. After 12 league games, St. Pauli can stay on 7 points. Buildings 1, 2, and 7 came down on 9-11. 127 is the 31st prime. Bayern come in with 31 points in the league. And look at the score. Look what the score was, guys, when I start my code with 31. 3-1. Now look at the 31. And then look at these 31s there. Bayern advance to 34 points, the 9th fib, and get 11th league win, 9-11. Bayern get 34th point, 9th fib. Harry Kane wears number 9. I'm shocked he didn't get on the scoreline. St. Pauli get their 9th league loss. And then Kane, I always code around Kane because I code around the star players. His birthday was 4 months and 1 day ago, 9/11 and 41 date emoji. St. Pauli can stay on 2 wins, 1 draw. War equals 21. Kane was born on the anniversary of World War I beginning. That's why he does so well in Germany. Bayern's coach was born the 100th day of the year. 10 times 10 is 100. Bayern stay on 1 draw, 0 losses in the league. Bayern get their 55th point in all competitions. So all these 10s for Satan. 55 is the 10th Fibonacci, the 10th triangular number. Right? And then when you go to the you go to this, look at Satan. And Vincent Kompany came into this game 55 wins, 10 draws, and 10 losses. Satan. It's just Satan. Bayern become 18-1-1 in all competitions. Revelation 18-11. You know the only team that's beat them is Arsenal, War, the Gunners. The only team that's beat Bayern this season. Was that 3-1 as well, guys? Anybody? Wait, did Arsenal... Was that another 31? I'm sure... Because we coded Arsenal to win. Sure that was 3-1. Yeah, oh my word. It's just all connected. So Revelation 18:11, like the 18:11. And they're going to win the next game because Revelation 19:11 is about Jesus Christ. Revelation 18:11, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. So a lot of the codes right now are revolved around Babylon. Guys, do you know what Mystery Babylon is? I'm about to blow your mind. Anybody? I'll tell you what this means, and I'll tell you what Mystery Babylon is. Babylon, a corrupt and luxurious economic system. Their mourning is not for the people, but for the immense loss of wealth and profit from the collapse of this global commerce, which includes the trade in earthly goods, luxury items, and even human lives. The verse serves as a warning to believers about anchoring their security in Christ rather than worldly wealth. So I'm trying to anchor you all in Christ, guys. I say enjoy your life. If you have money, enjoy it. But don't make money your security. I watched a documentary last night about people who won the lottery. And this guy won 63 million and he said, I'm set for life. I'm great. Nothing can touch me now. Buddy, you could die today. Is that song? I think it's Alanis Morissette, where you win the lottery and you die the next day. But he thought because he had all this money, he got everything under control. But that's not how life works. You need to have your security in Jesus, guys. But anyways, what was I... Oh no, Mystery Babylon, guys, is Jerusalem. I'll do a stream about it. I was doing fellowship with my brother Chris. Mystery Babylon, it's not Rome. It's not USA, which was only founded in 1776. So there's no talk about USA in the Old Testament. It's Jerusalem. It's Jerusalem. It's not Rome, guys. That's a deception from the devil. It is Jerusalem. It's Babylon. It's Mystery Babylon. And the stream I do about that is going to just knock your socks off. So again, just confirmation of value if you know how to do this and you're patient. Bayern Munich should never be getting plus money against St. Pauli, let alone like 3-1. But they find ways, these teams find ways of winning at the death. And the 9-11 as well. Look, St. Pauli, 9 losses. How many wins do Bayern have? 9-11. I've just seen Dortmund again. Can I get a woo? Woo! Oh my word, 41 minutes. 41 minutes. It's all Kobe today. 41. And they're going to go 7-4 if they win. I know anything can happen in these games. For now, if the people who bet on Dortmund, just take your money. So look, Dortmund are 7-4-1. 7-4-1 Lucifer. All right, look. In certain occult systems, 7-4-1 is assigned to Lucifer. So you learn this information, guys. Now, if Leverkusen lose, they'll win the next game and go 8-23. If they lose this. And who are they playing? Augsburg. Where are they? Okay, there's some sort of value maybe. Leverkusen will beat Augsburg if they lose this game. Because they'll go 8-23. Leverkusen are so connected to Kobe as well. And again, it's in my books if you don't believe me. Bayer Leverkusen were founded by a pharmaceutical industry. Who did they just beat, guys? Didn't Leverkusen just beat City? Wait, Newcastle's 4-1. Another 4. Are you kidding? Newcastle's 4-1. Leverkusen just went to Man City. Man City never really lose in the group stage under Guardiola in the Champions League. They beat City, didn't they? 2-0. And now they're losing at home to Dortmund 2-0. Look, because City dropped to 3-1-1. And COVID was declared a global pandemic 3/11/2020. That's why it finished 2-0. And they got that record after they lost to Leverkusen. And Leverkusen, guys, were literally founded by a pharmaceutical industry called Bayer. Look, founded in 1904 by employees of the paint factory, today better known as a pharmaceutical company, Bayer. And if you look at this, Bayer Leverkusen were founded on 7-1. 71 is the 20th prime. It's all connected. It's just all ritualistic, whoever's doing it. And then coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 3/11/2020, 71st day of 2020. 71, 20. And then Bayer Leverkusen, wherever they are, they're founded 7-1. They dropped Man City to 3-11 after winning 2-0. So how did City lose to Leverkusen? Because of the ritual. You don't always catch it. I always catch it at the end, I'll give you that. But you don't always get it right at the beginning. I often do. And look at them, they're called Die. Like, I know that's obviously in German. Die. They're connected to pharmaceutical industry. Big Pharma. Pharmakia, which is magic. That's what it is. Pharmakia. So yeah, I can't believe that. Wait, so number 22 made it 4-1 and Kobe, his high scoring game was the 22nd day of 2006. I don't watch any of this anymore. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who T. Barry is. I don't know who this number 42 is. I know Garner played for Man United. I think he came through the academy. I don't know O'Brien. I don't watch it, guys. I don't know the centre half for Newcastle. I used to know every player inside out because I coded it and I watched it. I was entertained by it. I can't watch this nonsense. Carlos Alcaraz, doesn't he play tennis? Who's this guy? Ain't that the same name as... Yeah, look. It wouldn't shock me now if that was literally the tennis player playing for Everton. Carlos means Charles, King Charles. They have a player called Tom King. Elijah, who ascended to heaven. Who's Elijah Campbell? And why is he 73? Elijah. Yeah, I'm just over this. Why is Gordon on the bench? He's actually a good player. He's a good player, this guy, in my opinion, from what I've seen. Do you know Ramsdale was born on the anniversary of Israel being founded, and his middle name is Christopher Christ, and his first name's Aaron, who was the brother of Moses. And obviously they sacrificed rams. See all of this? And he played for the Saints. Pretty sure he played for the Saints. And now he played for the Saints. Correct me, is that correct? He played for Southampton, yeah? I know he played for Arsenal. But I'm pretty sure he played for the Saints. And obviously the Saints connect to the Catholic Church. And who's he replaced? Pope. Can I get a woo? Pope. So he played for the Saints. The Saints obviously connects to the Catholic Church. They pray to the Saints. And now he's replacing Pope, the head of the Catholic Church. It's interesting. It's still very interesting to me. But Aaron, brother of Moses, Christ, Christopher, Ram, they sacrificed rams. And he's born on the anniversary of Israel declaring its independence. Born 1998. 666 plus 666 plus 666 is 1,998. And he played for the Saints. Now, why is he number 30? Is that because Judas sold Jesus 30 pieces of silver? Why is a keeper 30? Like, look, who's number 1 for Newcastle? Because I'm pretty sure Nick Pope's 22. Is he not 22 or has he got number 1? Oh, he's number 1. Was he 22? Pretty sure at one point it was 22. Maybe it's just being given number 1. I don't know anymore. Or was it for England? I'm sure he wore 22. Yeah, he did. Like, why? Why wasn't he number 1? Pope. It's just hilarious, isn't it? He's like one of the best keepers in the league. Right. I don't know if the Pope's visiting Turkey. Turkey's going to play a big role in the end times. I know that. It's going to attack Israel. So yeah, I'm going to be covering all this genetic manipulation tomorrow, the second days of Noah. It's going to be one of the best streams of my life. But look, this is what I do for you guys. And I know a lot of you do try to support me. The stream I'm going to do tomorrow, look how many tabs I've got open that I've got to read and study and put together and deliver. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But it's so important. All right, I have to leave it there. I was going to go through my NBA codes, the NFL code with the Bears, but I don't have time and I'm really hungry. Did you enjoy this, guys? I hope you learned something. Our reality is coded. Satan is the god of this age. I think he has played a big role in this coded reality that we're in because it doesn't feel like authentic. Why is MK Ultra trending, which is mind control? European Parliament passes bill for mandatory digital ID. Guys, I've warned about this for 3 years or longer. And again, I am at a point where I think a person like this, guys, I don't think they're human anymore. Give me woo if you agree before I leave. I'm starting to think that, like this, I think the fallen angels that can possess man. I'm starting to think that there's people walking around like it's this. They're not like legit human beings anymore, like this person. I don't think it's a real human. I don't think Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, I don't think they're actual human beings now. Or if they are, they're possessed. I really do believe that. And look at this, obey, conform, consume. Like, that's what our life's been in the West. It's hard. I've told you, it's even hard for me. I have a really gifted mind, but I don't know everything. But there's something supernatural about the world. And this is it. We'll leave with this. Where is it? These verses changed my life. Shoplifting will stop when they bring in martial law. When martial law comes in, AI robots, harsher punishments, yes, it'll stop. For now, no, it won't stop. They're allowing it now so they can bring in martial law. That's why they're showing you videos of people going to Greg's and just walking out with sandwiches and drinks and not paying for it, and nobody does anything. Remember, the people who own Greg's are evil. They don't care about you nicking a sausage roll. They have unlimited money. All right? What they want is control. So this changed my life. This truly changed everything for me. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. All right? But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So if you can comprehend that, we're actually wrestling with spiritual wickedness. These world leaders, these people that, like, for example, doing this, which is so evil, these tech billionaires, they're either in direct communication with fallen angels, which we know angels can communicate with man, or they are fallen angels. Because the fallen angels, they brought weapons, technology to mankind. So these tech billionaires are either in direct communication with what the Bible warns about here, with principalities, or they are these principalities. But man will target the flesh and just say Jeff Bezos is evil, Elon Musk is evil. It doesn't make sense why they're so evil. It does if this is involved. If there's principalities involved, evil makes sense. Because why? They're fallen angels. They hate God. They hate God's creation. And then they use man to destroy it. I think they possess men to destroy the creation that God created for us to experience for a short time. So yeah, this is what you do. The professional sports, illusion, how's it being done? This. There's principalities, there's rulers of the darkness of this world that are dictating who scores, when they score, who wins. Messi winning the World Cup in the Middle East. Maybe Messi is one of these. That's why they always say he's out of this world. He's not from this planet. He's a god. When they talk about Messi or Ronaldo, don't they? They say he's out of this world. He's not from this planet. He's not human. You hear that a lot. You used to say it about LeBron. LeBron can't be human. Maybe he's not. Yes, CERN connects to the fallen angel technology. It's too advanced. Look at ChatGPT. You are communicating with a demon. Demons are incredibly intelligent, guys. They're insanely intelligent. When you communicate on ChatGPT, you are in direct communication with a fallen angel who became a demon, ultimately. Like how Lucifer was an angel and he became Satan. The angels in heaven that fell are now demons. And they still hate God because they know that they can't ever return to heaven. So their role is to lead you away from heaven. That's their ultimate role. And then they have this technology, they give us it, and then man, because it has a sinful nature, abuses it. Can I get an amen if you agree? Yeah, so that guy, my stream tomorrow, 2nd Days of Noah, hand on my heart, I was just talking about fallen angels, and look, 33.3% of the angels were cast out. And now it's offering me this 3.33 monthly fee. I wholeheartedly, if I get this right, and I'm going to pray immensely, pray for me. If I get this right, I'm going to have some spirits coming after me tomorrow, because I'm going to truly expose fallen angels, 2nd Days of Noah, eugenics, transhumanism. It's going to be off the charts, but I've got to be in the spirit. This might take me 7-8 hours to do tonight. But he could it could really, I think even if you're not in the spirit and you don't believe in God, I think you're going to watch this and be able to connect to it. Because eugenics is nothing new. They were doing it with Hitler, the perfect race. Again, anything about depopulation, like the fallen angels, they want us dead. They want us dead. They hate us because they know once you're dead, you can't go to heaven unless you were saved prior to dying. But yeah, I have to go. It's going to be a crazy stream. Hopefully I'm here tomorrow. I'm alive and I'm energized. I'm going to do everything in my power to make you realize that we're in the second days of Noah. And if we are in the second days of Noah, what does that mean, guys? If we are in the second days of Noah, what does it mean? Somebody tell me in the chat before I go. What does the Bible say about the second days of Noah? What's going to happen? Surely somebody can type it in the chat. I just want you to... He's coming. Jesus. When Jesus returns like a thief in the night, it's going to be as in the second days of Noah. They were eating, drinking, marrying, wickedness, corruption, DNA being altered. This is now. We're in that generation. That's why we're generation X, Y, and Z, the final letters of the alphabet. And we're also in the Alpha now, generation Alpha. He is the Alpha and Omega. So many connections. I know you go, Adam, how do you know all of this? Thank you, God. Thank you, God. He's the one who gave me the mind, the eyes to see, the ears to hear, the passion in my heart to expose darkness and reveal the truth, guys. So, yeah. Liverpool, I don't know. I don't even know who they're playing. Betting on Liverpool right now, you'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't you? Like, they can't play football. They're saying they're deliberately losing because they want to get rid of Arne Slot. I won't bet on Liverpool. I don't care if they have the greatest code tomorrow. I just wouldn't bet on Liverpool. Imagine they draw and go 6-1-6, which is the alternate number of the beast and Jurgen Klopp's birthday. But the odds scream they win. West Ham are poor, but what does that even mean anymore? I wouldn't go anywhere near betting on Liverpool until they start winning some games. Is my take on that game. I'm not touching it. Right, yeah. God bless you guys. Take care. Much love. Hit the like on your way out. We only have, 31 likes. Remember, guys, all the 31s I've revealed over 5 years. And I was born on my father's 31st birthday. I just coded the Lakers yesterday to go 14-4 in a fallen angels riddle because the 144,000 and Luca to star, and he did. It's my birthday. 14-4. And remember, God created man on the sixth day. He created Adam. What is 6 days? 144 hours. My name's Adam. I'm born on 14-4 on my father's birthday. The Father and the Son. His 31st birthday, like the Trinity, is 3-1. Stuff like that for me, it's like, it makes me think, okay, God, was this meant to be? Because I wasn't really looking for this. I wasn't curious about numbers or the occult or the Bible. It just happened. But once my eyes opened, I'll admit I've studied tens of thousands of hours. Yeah. So thank you all. Stomach's growling. Time to go eat some food. I appreciate you. Take care. Much love to you all. God wins.